Hello everyone, it is Jozu again, and in today's video I will be reviewing all the legendary champions that I have on my account. So I'm gonna be talking about the champions that are like maxed out, like level 60 and stuff, but we'll talk about the champions that I don't have maxed out, and I'll tell you why exactly. And this is gonna be, I'm not trying to like prolong the video, so I'll try to make it as simple as possible and tell you just like where I use some of these champions. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's start with the first one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this view, and let's see. Arbiter, amazing champion. You can use her in arena, you can use her in campaign, in dungeons, in everything. I would give her like 4 out of 5. She's great at what she does. Deliana, I use her in like one faction. I use her in Faction Wars and use her in one of the Doom Tower secret rooms. So that's it actually. 2 out of 5 maybe. Okay, first champion that I have 5 out of 5 is Duchess Lolita. You can use her in every single aspect of the game. Arena, PvE, PvP, so wherever you want. So she's truly amazing champion. Candy, have to say my favorite nuker, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. I use him in arena, use him in faction wars. You can use him in campaign, why not? Elder Skarg, I'm actually gonna give him like 2 out of 5. I'm still trying to find some use for him. I have to rebuild him though. His stats are not the greatest, but 2 out of 5 so far. Another 5 out of 5, Mitrala. Again, you can use her in arena, defense, offense, campaign, Hydra, everywhere. Another champion that's 5 out of 5 is gonna be Krisk the Ageless. Mostly PvE god, but he can find some uses in PvP as well. Let's see, did I skip someone? I did. Rotos, another 4 out of 5 champion. Probably the best single target damage dealer in the game. He does have like only most of his uses are coming from arena, but you can use him pretty much in like dungeons, campaigns, stuff like that. Next up is gonna be Trunda. Okay, this is the nuker that I'm gonna give 5 out of 5. I don't have her like built like a 5 out of 5 nuker, but she actually is the strongest hitter in the game, in my opinion at least. You can even build her like to play some stuns and stuff like that, but you shouldn't because her main thing is to deal as much damage as she can. Next up is gonna be Iron Brago. I'm actually gonna give him 3 out of 5. Pretty solid champion, great passive that increases defense of all allies equal to 10% of this champion's defense. Increase defense abilities, decrease attack abilities, provokes, has a lot of it. Queen Eva. So this is the champion, legendary champion. I mean, I'm not gonna say I regret maxing her out, but there's a lot more champions that are doing the same thing that she does, who are actually rare or even uncommons. So 1 out of 5. I'm sorry, Queen Eva. Next up is gonna be Tomb Lord. Listen, might be controversial, but I'm giving him 5 out of 5. He's, at least on my account, the best poisoner. Not only poisoner, decrease attack, decrease defense, decrease speed, everything on this guy. Yumiko, another 5 out of 5 champion, especially because of her skill Dance of Time, decreases cooldowns of all ally skills, increase the cooldowns of all enemy skills. You can use her in speed farming teams, arena, everywhere. Romanto is a 3 out of 5 champion, and that's mostly because of his A3 ability. Other abilities are not as impressive as A3, but you can maybe use him in arena and that's it. I legit have troubles finding a place for him. Jakarl the Scourge, or Scourge, 3 out of 5 as well, especially because this is a pretty good ability, steals 100% target turn meter and places increased speed buff on this champion for 3 turns, a lot more freezes, so pretty solid for control. Euros the Soul Cage, another champion that I'm actually trying to find a place to use. He can be used for some Doom Tower bosses where he can solo them, but other than that, 2 out of 5. Another 5 out of 5 champion, Lydia the Death Siren, clan boss, PvP, PvE, everywhere. You can use her everywhere. She is an amazing champion. Sir Nicholas is, in my opinion, okay, I'm not gonna say 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Let's say 3 out of 5. I'm having trouble finding a place for him. So maybe some PvE content. Hard to use him in PvP. There's so many better options. So yeah. Gurgo. He is a Void Legendary, but I don't like this guy. I'm sorry to say that. He does have ability to remove 2 random buffs from all enemies and 100% chance of placing freeze when booked. But other than that, nothing. Like maybe 2 out of 5. I'm sorry. Blind Seer, 3 out of 5. Solid reviver, solid like support with block buffs, block debuffs, buff and a shield, but nothing much. Okay, we're gonna see another 5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm gonna say 5 out of 5 champion. You can use him in PvP, PvE, Hydra, everywhere. So amazing healer, amazing reviver, amazing support as well. Yeah, okay, one of the best fusions that came out. Next up is gonna be UDK. I'm gonna give him like 3 out of 5. And the only reason 3 out of 5 is because he is pretty one-dimensional. He is there to soak up the hits and do nothing else. So 3 out of 5 seems like a pretty decent mark for him. Next up is gonna be Mother Cybele. I actually have her fully booked, but I didn't finish her, didn't build her like I would like to. So maybe 3 out of 5. I'm not sure. Solid like support champion, can be used in Hydra. She actually has some uses in Arena as well. So yeah, let's go 3 out of 5. Yoshi the Drunkard. Actually, I quite like this guy. I mean, I don't know if I should give him 4 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, it's a 4 out of 5 champion. He has a great ability in increased attack and increased accuracy, and has a chance to place a true fear on opponents. Also solid passive, so you can use him everywhere. If you're struggling to build some accuracy in your account, on your champions, you can use him to further increase it. 2 out of 5 Skull Lord. Only one place that I use him for, that's Scarab Knight or King, however is he called. So yeah, 2 out of 5. Another 2 out of 5, Minaya. She is, I mean, I use only in Faction Wars. She's like supposed to be healer, but there's so many better healers even in Epics category than her. Mountain King, another pretty one-dimensional champion, but I'm gonna give him 3 out of 5 because he hits super hard, especially with his ability. Mighty Uko is another 5 out of 5 champion. Like I've said like before, he is my favorite fusion champion. Fragments fusion, I call it fusion like both of them. So A1 AoE, A2 AoE double attack. So build him maybe res, stripping buffs, stealing buffs, ally speed in all battles. He has it all. He is truly an amazing support. Basilius Roanas is a 2 out of 5 champion. Solid for control maybe with stuns, but other than that, this can actually hit pretty hard, but still having hard time finding use for him. Xavier is a 4 out of 5 champion. Great for speed farming dungeons like poison explosions, other poisons, ally attack in all battles. Pretty good champion. Dragstar is a 3 out of 5 champion. great for burning the opponents. Look at his passive, so whenever they attack him, they can be burned. Also, ally accuracy in all battles by 70 is a pretty good defense-based champion, so he's gonna have a hard time dying. Robar is, in my opinion, a 2 out of 5. I mean, I did build him, trust me, I did build him for some damage before, but he was struggling to deal some damage. So yeah, 2 out of 5, maybe you can find use for him in some PvE content, but PvP, not exactly. Shirimani is 2 out of 5, maybe 3. Okay, I'm like on the fence here. Might be 2 out of 5 actually. I'm not using her anywhere. And I'm not seeing anyone use her anywhere actually, so yeah. Errol has some recent buffs. I have him, I don't have him fully built, so he's sitting at 306 crit damage, 71 crit rate, 6 plus attack, but I haven't finished his masteries. He actually hits super hard, so I'm gonna give him like 3 out of 5 right now. Razin is a free champion, free fusion, like you can start getting some champions for him from the very start of the game. Amazing ability in here, but only 3 out of 5 in my opinion. But Alcazar was for the longest time 5 out of 5 champion in my opinion and on my account, but I'll give him like 4 out of 5. Full cleanse, continuous heals, poisons, increased damage against poison targets, so 4 out of 5. Kushan is a okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say 3 out of 5 champion. I am using him in, other than faction wars, you can actually use him for some control, against some bosses and stuff like that. Have some uses of him in Doom Tower as well. Black Knight is a 3 out of 5 champion in my opinion, mostly because of this and this. High chance on A1 to place a provoke, and continuous heal, increase defense on all allies on a 2-turn cooldown. And the thing is, he's an HP based champion, so if he keeps landing these provokes, he's gonna be the main target, main focus, and so you can like control pretty easily. PvE content mostly, PvP don't use him. Oella, I have built her, but I am actually not using her at all, because the only reason I have built her is for the faction wars that are gonna come out for the Sylvan Watchers, hopefully sometime soon. So yeah, she's a 2 out of 5. Goffred Brassclad, I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 5. He has 100% chance of placing stun, increases defense on all allies, and he can soak up a fatal hit on himself. So yeah. Cronam, I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 5. Use him in some of the speedy teams, and I actually do use him for some later stages, but mostly PvE. PvP, not exactly, he's not good for PvP. Gaius the Gleeful is a 4 out of 5 champion. I know you might not agree with this one, but amazing bombs, sleep, bomb detonation, whatever you want. He can place bombs when he is attacked, so yeah. PvP use him mostly, but you can find uses of him in some PvE content. Sigmund the High Shield is a 2 or 3 out of 5. I'm gonna go 3 out of 5. He has AoE provoke, shield, strengthen, and 20% chance when attacked of decreasing duration of all buffs on the attacker by 1 turn, 40 if it's against bosses, so he can be pretty useful against boss champions like maybe Hydra. Ninja is, in my opinion, a 5 out of 5 champion. Especially, you can use him in Arena, you can use him in Hydra, you can use him against many bosses. He is amazing when it comes to boss killing. Brogni is a 4 out of 5 champion. Great shields, great supports, increased shield, block debuffs, everything. You can use him in PvE content mostly, but I have seen people use him in PvP as well. Jintoro, pretty one-dimensional, I would say like maybe 3 out of 5. his abilities are all single target attacks, but yeah, you can find uses of him in some clan boss teams. So Still of the Drakes is a don't hate me for this one, but she's a 3 out of 5 champion as well. So has a chance to play stuns, has a chance to res allies and place ally protection and healing allies by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. But I mean, 3 out of 5 still solid. Lanakis 2 out of 5 ally attack, but one of the worst ally attackers in the game, so nothing special, still 2 out of 5. Crypt King Graal is a 3 out of 5 in my opinion. AoE burn, AoE freeze, a lot of HP in all battles, so he was pretty bad once, but still solid at the moment. Ignatius is another 3 out of 5 champion. PvP, PvE can find some uses in both of those. AoE burn cannot be resisted, AoE provoke, hits super hard. So another 4 out of 5 champion is Elenaril. She is another poison explosion champion, great for speed farming, especially if you are facing some affinities that Xayvia cannot face. So Norog is a 2 out of 5 champion. Sorry to say that. He does have block buffs, but you cannot use him in arena, you cannot use him, you can use him in only some places in the PvE. Dracomorph is a 4 out of 5 champion. For the longest time he was a 5 out of 5, but I wouldn't say he's starting to fall off, but there's a lot more champions that can be used in some places where he was used before and with greater success. So decreased defense, weaken, poisons, some solid damage, yeah. Walking Tomb Drank, I have to build this guy properly. He is a 3 out of 5. Can find some uses against bosses because he does play some pretty nasty HP burns that cannot be resisted and has HP burn activation. Helicat is I'm sorry to say this, but okay, no. He's a 4 out of 5 champion. I was like thinking of giving him 3 out of 5, but you can use him everywhere in the game. Pretty great. Unkillables, block damage, unkillable block damage, yeah. Increased defense when that expires, a lot of shields. He actually dishes some damage whenever an ally is attacked under unkillable that he's played, under block damage that he's played, so yeah. Tatura is a 2 out of 5 champion. I'm sorry, Tatura. I don't use her. I don't use Tatura almost anywhere. So yeah. Kyoku might be another controversial one, but she's a 3 out of 5. She does have some niches, ally protection, block damage, and stuff like that, but I wouldn't give her like 4 out of 5. I'm sorry. Jensen would say 3 out of 5 as well. AoE decreased defense, ignores unkillable, shield, stuff like that. So yeah. Suzerain Katon, he was recently buffed, but I still wouldn't give him more than 2 out of 5. I'm sorry. You can find some uses in PvE content with like stun sets on him, but other than that, no. Cupidus is a 3 out of 5. When paired up with Venus, he is like 5 out of 5 instantly. So yeah. Amazing Nuker recently reworked, hits super hard. Next ones are gonna be, okay, this is already 19 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about this one. Martyr is a 4 out of 5 champion. AoE provoke, this one is better. AoE provokes, decreased attack, counter attack on all allies, increased defense on all allies, decreased defense on an enemy, and yeah. Okay, I do have a lot more legendaries, so I'm just gonna be quickly dishing out how I think what their marks are. So Drogkul 1 out of 5, Nari the Lucky 2 out of 5, Brockus the Shifter 3 out of 5, has some uses. Cancer the Cyclone, another 3 out of 5. Abbess 3 out of 5. Rhonda is a 4 out of 5 champion. Have to test her out properly, but she can be pretty good. Silly and the Lucky, 3 out of 5 as well. Ghostborn, 4 out of 5 in my opinion. Grohag the Bloodied, 1 out of 5. Roshkar the Tower is, I'm sorry Roshkar, but you're like 2 out of 5. Ruel the Huntsmaster, another 2 out of 5. Physics the Unbowed, 3 out of 5, especially since she is a free champion to get. Nobel 1, I'm sorry, Nobel 1 out of 5. War Mother has some uses, so 2 out of 5. Yannicka was she a nuker? Yeah. Okay, let's give Yannicka like, no, 2 out of 5 still. Countess Lix, 3 out of 5. Morrigan is a 3 out of 5 as well. I mean, I already said about her. Tia the Tomb Angel, I'm sorry Tia, but you are 2 out of 5. Bivald of the Torn, solid HP based champion, 3 out of 5. Bloodgorge, another 3 out of 5. Hackhorn Smashlord, 3 out of 5. I hate playing against him, especially in PvE, so he's super tanky always. Arix, I don't know much about this guy, I'm sorry, 3 out of 5. Has some uses, HP based, especially since he has ally protection. It is. Best already said. Pixneal, I'm sorry, Pixneal, but like, okay, has a 100% chance of placing freeze debuff. Okay, let's see, 2 out of 5. Let's not just go with 1 out of 5. Harvest Jack, 3 out of 5 in my opinion. Oppadrin Clanfather, he is a solid healer, but still not finding any use for him, like 2 out of 5. Vlad the Nightborn, 2 out of 5. Saito, I really wanted to like this guy because of his design, but like, I mean, let's see, 2 out of 5 for now. Already said about him. Gerda Bogru is maybe 3 out of 5. Maranix, oh my goodness, 100% chance, and okay, she can have some use, like 2 out of 5. Wanted to give her like 1 out of 5, but Lonataril, 2 out of 5 as well. Alexander the Sharpshooter, I'm sorry Alexander, but you're like 1 out of 5. Already said about him. Roxanne, I would say 2 out of 5. Has some maybe pretty niche uses, but yeah. Okay, I've said about him, nothing said about, haven't said anything about Rorik, 2 out of 5. Cleopteryx can actually be useful, 2 out of 5 as well. Astrolith, if I had like Vizier, she would be like 5 out of 5, but I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 so far. Gomlock Skyhide, 3 out of 5. Tila Gorumain, actually 3 out of 5 right now. She was like 1 out of 5 for a longest period. Ulta and the Shell is gonna be a 2 out of 5. Yeah, let's go 2 out of 5. Nogdar, I'm sorry Nogdar, but 1 out of 5. I'm not ever gonna use him most likely. And Trilla Witchcharm is like 2 out of 5 as well. Okay, so rest of them, yeah, she is the last one. I did already review Xavier, so sorry about this video. Like, I know it took like 23 minutes, 24 minutes, but that was an honest opinion, at least my opinion about these champions. Wanted to show you some of them where I actually do use them, and actually to tell you where I use them and stuff like that. But as you can see, there's still a lot more champions that I would love to max out. Most of these, like 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5, would actually love to max them out and test them out. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.